Live deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James Hendricks Show. Here is your guest host extraordinaire, Brent Claude. Hello everybody, it's nice to have y'all all on board. Listen, we're going to cover a little business news and really just talk about this. Now, we're going to bypass all the Russia-Ukraine mess because, well, my philosophy is, if you can't do anything about it in your own homes, the only recourse is to pray. Then encourage people to pray. Stop reporting all that negative scare tactic, okay? That gets on people's nerves. Now, here is an article from the Wall Street Journal I just absolutely loved. It said, COVID-19 taught Americans to let go of their steady paycheck. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I hope it did teach some people. Because I'm gonna make some of y'all mad in Jimmy's absence. But it's gotta get done. Here's what it is. Plain truth. Depending on a steady paycheck without improving your life in the business world and the like, where you are in charge, you're owning your life, you're renting your life, you're depending on a paycheck, you're just wanting to be a cog in the system. I'm hoping COVID taught some of you to not do that, okay? Y'all are smarter than that. You listen to the James Hendricks Show, you'll learn to be proactively informed. You know? Sometimes Jimmy don't feel like reporting the news. You know, first it was COVID, then it was now it's Russia, Ukraine. I have to be honest with you. My heart goes out to the Ukrainians. Ever times when I was around so much with JR, I would go to some of the other colleges and universities and high schools around Lubbock, and I would see some of these Ukrainian foreign exchange students. You know, they're like in their late teens, early 20s, and talk to me about what it was like under communism there. I mean, we think we know just by what America's gone through the whole Cold War, but we don't know what those other nations went through under communism, because unless you're an international observer of some sort, you weren't there. You weren't there. Okay? Now there is another news story going around. Democrats for high gas prices. What was it Sleepy Joe said? I'll try to impersonate him. Well, Jimmy and I were kind of under the weather. Let's go. Well, right now, there's just nothing we can do. Russia started this about the gas prices. Really? Really? We're gonna go there? Plain truth. Biden's economic policy and Biden's economic team started that process. Let me tell you something. He ain't nothing but an Obama puppet with old Jimmy Carter ideas. Okay? There ain't no sense in having higher gas prices. And there ain't no sense in us caving under fear and COVID. You know, last night I was observing Jimmy talking to his best friend. And, Jimmy's like, why do you keep up with the updates of this COVID-19, which we call the devil virus? He said, well, Jimmy, people are dying. And, I like what Jimmy said. He said that may be so, but You got to realize some of the American people, like such as ourselves, we're tired of that. Okay, we want to be around creative people that want to make a proactive stand, not this reactive. Why, poor little baby. Unless we get our way. Come on, seriously. Plain truth. Throwing temper tantrums don't win you audiences. And some of these Democrats, I'm going to say this consultant, they really need to do better at reading how to win friends and influence people. Use that as a part of their playbook instead of just throwing your hissies like you did during Trump. You're still throwing your hissies. You don't change your playbook. You're still using the same model that's been around, over 50 years. By next year, nearly 55 years. Y'all stop it. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of receiving most daily updates. It's Brent Clark saying goodbye, and until sometime next week, y'all take care and become proactively informed. God bless.